Good morning, one and all present here. This is K.R. Sendil Murugan, Assistant Professor, Department of CSE. First of all, I would like welcome our resource person, Dr. J. Ananda Babu sir. Sir, thank you for accepting our request for this ATAL FDP, sir.
Thank you.
And it's my immense pleasure to share about our resource person, Dr. J. Ananda Babu, Associate Professor, Department of Information Science and Engineering, Malnad College of Engineering, Hassan, Karnataka. He did his PhD in Vishweshwara Technical University, Belgavi, and his research area is include wireless sensor network and data mining and computer networks in big data. He has published numerous papers in reputed journals, and also he was honored with many awards. Now I would like to request Dr. J. Anand Babu sir to deliver his session. Sir, please carry on, sir.
Okay. So on the outset, so I'm audible, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So from the outset, I would like to thank AICT and ATAL for giving this opportunity to present in front of everyone.
Sir, your voice is very low, sir.
Okay, madam. So wait. Okay. So from the outset, I would like to thank AICT and ATAL for giving this opportunity. Second, I would like to thank Sri Krishna College of Engineering and Technology, Coimbatore, okay, for inviting me as a resource person for this particular workshop. So I would like to thank the principal, HOD, coordinator, each and everybody for giving this opportunity to present. Okay. So thank you. Okay. So I'm going to start my presentation now. So now my presentation, it will be the topic that I have chosen for this particular FDP is the applications of data sciences. Okay. Now in this, the entire world that you are listening to a particular keyword called data science, it is buzzing in such a way that, okay, whenever if you open any of your Google search operations, then also you're going to find data science itself only. Okay. Now it has been the buzzword in this entire thing. It is happening because of the term data science itself only. Now they have introduced the UG courses also based on the data science, and the PG courses also based on the data science itself only. In today, from the outset, I would like to explain, I would like to show you the different applications which are there with respect to data science that is revolving around us, but we don't know that we are using that data science itself only. Okay, so I'm going to give you the insight regarding that. So where we are using data science, how we are using data science. Okay, simply the applications which are present in our day-to-day lives, that I'm going to show the simple applications and the use cases also that I will be showing in today's presentation. Okay, so myself, Ananda Babu here. So my introduction, it is already it has been finished here. Okay, next. So before going into the term called data science here, first and foremost thing, we should know what is data. Okay, so data is a very precious thing that will last longer than the system themselves. So it has been told by one of the great computer scientists called Tim Berners-Lee. So who is Tim Berners-Lee? He was the inventor of WWW. Okay, so he told that the data is very precious thing. It will be lasting longer than the system themselves. Okay, so in today's presentation, so this is the flow of my presentation here. First, I'm going to give you the overview of the data science, and then there is a misconception that what is data analytics compared to data science. So I'm going to compare the data science and data analytics part. So then followed by that, where we'll be using this data science in the real-time applications. Okay, so where we'll be using this data science in the real-time applications means, so there are different real-time applications that we are using in the data science here. I'm going to brief over one or two here. First one, internet search operation. So if you will be thinking that, sir, in the internet search we are using the data science, yes, absolutely. In the internet search means, first and foremost thing, the search engine it will be striking to our head is the Google search engine. The Google search engine is nothing but not only Google, Yahoo, okay, ask me like that. You have different search engines. So in that different search engine, we'll be using the data science itself only. So with the help of the data science itself only, the search engine is more efficient, and whatever the keywords that we're going to give, so it will be giving the optimal results, means the results it will be much faster that we're going to get. So that is the first application. The second application means, so digital advertising. So it is one of the billion-dollar business that it is happening in the internet. Okay, by taking a tool as an internet, now we are using they are taking digital advertisement itself only. So if you see any advertisements in the web browsers that you're going to get the advertisement, so behind that also the data science plays a very vital and crucial role. Okay, third one, website recommendations. So there also you're going to see these are all nothing but the simple things that we'll be using, but behind that, so there is a term called data science plays a very vital role in all of these particular things, operations. And one particular thing that I want to stress on this particular real-time applications on data science is the medical field. Okay, so the medical field, so being an engineers, so we should make sure that so the diseases or any other particular things that we have got means, so there should be a particular model it has to be carried out such that to diagnose that particular disease, it should help the doctor to diagnose what kind of a disease that we are suffering and what kind of a medicine that he should provide. Okay, so that medicine also it is in the field of data. Hello. In the field of data science, it is broadly classified into 4 different types. So the data science, where we'll be using the data science in the medical field. The first one is medical image operations. The second one is genetics operation. Third one, so for creation of drugs. Fourth one, virtual assistance for the patients. So this virtual assistant for the patient is one of the important things. So it will going to work in this particular pandemic. Now we are in the COVID-19. Why? Because if you can't go to a doctor, or if the doctor can't come to you, okay, so with the help of an app, so you're going to tell what are the symptoms that you are having, such a way that on the other side of in the flip side of the app, the doctor will be present. So you're going to give the primary medical assistance, whatever that is needed. So there also it plays a very vital role. Okay, so for the disease prediction, it plays a very vital role. For search engine, the data science plays a very vital role. Okay, so inside this, which are the algorithms which are present inside this particular data science means, so you have heck a lot of algorithms. Okay, the machine learning algorithms that we're going to see. So which are the algorithms which are there to predict all those things, operations. Then we're going to see the data science pros and cons. Okay, if you have an advantage in any particular system, so there will be disadvantages also. So we're going to see those particular advantages and disadvantages. And the case studies, so I have listed out to 4 to 5 different types of case studies. So we have taken one particular case and we have studied so that I got from the internet source itself only regarding the data science. And the next operation, how the big companies are using data science and making $1 billion out of that. Okay, the big companies means Amazon, okay, Netflix, okay, like that, Starbucks. You have different companies, they are making billions of dollars, okay, with the help of data science itself only. So whether the demand of data science, it will going to be exhausted? No, the demand, it will be ever ending, because the data science is a never ending story itself only. Okay, next, what is the future of data science? So this is the very crucial part. The future of data science is not in future, it is now. Okay, the data science is now, because we are using all those things itself only. And finally, the trends in data science, and I'll going to summarize. So what are the things that have taken explained through the entire course. Okay, so this is what the overview of the entire presentation it will going to look like. Now before going into the data science operations here, first and foremost thing, what is the purpose of data science? Before the definition, first I'm going to ask, what is the purpose of data science? So the main principal purpose of data science is to find patterns within the data. Okay, it will going to search for the pattern within the data that uses various statistical techniques and to analyze and draw the insight from the data. So this is the main purpose of the data science operation. What is the main goal of data science? So we have seen the purpose of data science. Next, we're going to see the main goal of data science. Okay, science. So in data science, data scientist plays a very crucial role. Okay, the data scientist is to derive the conclusion from the data. Okay, so we have seen the different pattern. After observing the different pattern, we're going to visualize with the help of an graphs. So what we're going to get. Okay, so that is the main goal of the data scientist, to derive the conclusion from the data. This conclusion will be assisting the companies to make smarter business decision at the end of the day. So what decision that you're going to make, okay, with the existing data, with the different patterns which are there here, and finally it should end up with a fruitful result for the company also. So this is what the purpose of the data science and the main goal of the data science. Now I'm going to tell you the definition of data science. Okay, so the actual definition of the data science, if you Google in if you Google it, you're going to get different sorts of definitions. Okay, but I have chosen this particular definition. See, the data science is a field of study that combines domain expertise, programming skills, and knowledge of mathematics and statistics. So with the help of all these three important domain expertise, programming skills, and knowledge of mathematics and statistics, so you're going to extract the meaningful insights from the data. So that is the actual definition of data science. Okay, so how you are thinking the data science itself, it is an easy field or it is a complicated field? Okay, so hello. So depending upon the user, how we will be using that, so it will play a very crucial role. So this is the main definition of data science. Means one should be expert in domain expertise, okay, and programming skills. Combination of all these 3 to 4 aspects, it should be present. Then only you can tell, so he is a data scientist operation. Second, so scope in data science is good career in India. The second question it will going to arise, whether if you become a data science, so sir, yes, if you are a fresher or if you are an experienced person, so can we pursue our career being a data scientist? Yes, you can use this data science as an alternative career. Okay, because now we are in demand of data engineers. Because why we are in demand of data engineers? See here, because every day around 2.5 hexabytes of data is created. Every day 2.5 hexabytes of data is created in the internet. So it makes the huge volumes of data it is created, that we need to analyze that particular data and we need to get the insights of that particular data. So for that particular reasons, so the scope is never ending in data science. So from where we are the data has been created, from the information technology field. So you name the field, I'm going to tell the data science is present in that particular field. Okay, telecommunication field, manufacturing field, finance, insurance, retail, everywhere. Okay, even the government sectors are using this particular data science, because to analyze the particular data. Okay, for election predictions also they're using the data science itself only inside. Okay, so this is the actual scope of data science. Okay, next, career perspective. See, whatever may be the technology, if you are into blockchain, if you are into data science, if you are into artificial intelligence, whatever it may be, at the end of the day, how much that you earn, it matters a lot. Okay, so what is the salary that you're going to get? According to the one of the company called Glassdoor, the data scientist average earnings is 1,16,100 per year. It makes the higher career operations with respect to data science. Okay, see, only domain knowledge, if you are very good in domain knowledge, you can't become a data scientist. If you are good in programming skills, you can't become a data scientist. If you have a good mathematical or statistical operations, you can't become a data scientist. So you should have a combination of all these things, then you can become a data scientist. So it is not a very easy job to become a data scientist operations. Okay, so next, what is the future trend? Okay, so see, now if you see the US with respect to the current trending operations in Karnataka, I'm going to tell, because of the engineering admissions which is happening now. So past in the past 2 to 3 years, the computer science and information technology, it is gaining high insights here. Okay, so this makes that this is the trending topic now. Okay, so whereas previously 10 years back, so if you ask, means the mechanical or any other non-circuit related branches which has the highest number of takers here. Okay, so now whether the future is present in data science, as I already told that Future is not there, future is now. It's a never ending story with respect to the data science. As far as the statistics of US Bureau of Labor, okay, so the data science skill will drive 27.9% rise in employment in the field through 2026 in the next half decade. So there is no issue with respect to this data science. So you're going to get ample data, okay, because that's I already mentioned, there are 2.5 hexabytes of data it has been created. Okay, now first and foremost thing, does really data matters? Okay, in the data in this field, does really data matters? That is a $1 billion question. As far as my answer, it is yes. Okay, so before this data science inception, so how data science evolved? How we called it the particular term called data science? Before this, before the inception of data science, also there was business. So they used to earn good number of good money also. But how it came into existence? See, I'm going to put 3 important questions. Does really data matters? So the first question is, why do we need data? Second question, why do industries need data? The third question, what makes data a precious commodity? Okay, so these are the 3 points that I'm going to question myself, okay, whether data really matters. Yes, so before the data scientist, the term called data scientist, okay, so we had statisticians, okay, so they used to work for the companies, okay, analyze the overall performance and sales of one particular companies, okay. So with the advances in the computing process, cloud storage and analytical tools, the field of computer science merged with statistics, okay, the field of computer science, it will be merged with statistics. So this gave birth to data science. Okay, this gave birth to data science. So for that reason itself only, the definition that I mentioned, statistics. So you should know the statistic models also. So based on those particular things itself only, it will be operated. So now, so which if you Google it, so which are the top trending algorithms which are there with respect to this data science? Okay, so there are many algorithms. So the top 10 algorithms which are available for the data science is linear regression, that you have already heard regarding this linear regression, logistic regression, decision trees, naive biased, okay, so KNN, K means clustering, and support vector machine. So these are the some algorithms that I am not telling. These are only the algorithms which are present. So these are some algorithms which are the top data science algorithm, so which is available for the further course of operations. Okay, so now we're going to see why we need to learn data science. So that is another $1 billion question, $1 billion questions. So now we know why data matters. Now we're going to see why we need to learn data science. So as far as one study, they have mentioned it is the fuel of 21st century. Okay, because if you see left, right, and center, you're using data science itself only. Okay, the problem for demand and supply is very high. Okay, so for that reason, we need to learn data science. So lucrative career, so for your career, so for a good career, so you need to have data science operations. Data science is changing the world. So one question mark that you're going to play, you're going to tell, yes, the data science is changing the world. How? Because of the usage of internet. So how we are using that? Okay, so what will be the purpose of using that? So like that, if you go on questioning yourself, so data science plays a very crucial role in our day-to-day lives also. So based on that, it is changing the world also. And then finally, whether the data science is a future? Yes, that future is now. So these are all nothing but the key important things. So the purpose that we are learning data science. Okay, so then now I have a graph which is showing here. So the graph, it will going to show the trending operations, the trending concepts which are there here. So they have compared all these particular things: artificial intelligence, big data, business intelligence. So the key things which are trending in the market, each and everything that they have traced here. Okay, so and finally, the data science is one of the most searched and repeated interest relevant to the higher point in this particular chart. If you see this green color graph, which is so with respect to the x-axis and y-axis, so nothing but the years and the search probability. Data science is one of the most searched topics. Okay, so we in the one of the insights operation that we have seen here. Okay, next, This slides plays a very vital role because the term data is present in both the cases, data science, data analytics. Okay, so whether data science and data analytics are both are same, or they both are different. Okay, if they are different means in what categories that you're going to tell if they are different, and what are the things which are there that you're going to see that data science is different from data analytics. Okay, so there's a misconception, data science and data analytics, they will be using these particular things again and again. So now we're going to see based on these 4 particular operations that we're going to distinguish the data science with data analytics. The first and foremost thing, we're going to see the skill set. So to become a good data scientist, so what will be the skill set that you required? The first one is data modeling. Okay, second one is predictive analytics. Okay, you need to do the predictive analytics for the given data. Okay, then as I already told in the context of the definition, one should be knowing the statistics also. Okay, advanced statistics that you should know, and finally the programming concepts also, the skills regarding the programming. So these are all the things, combination of all the things are nothing but the skill set that is required for data science. Regarding the data analytics operations, okay, so business intelligence tools that you require for this particular data analytics. Okay, so intermediate statistics that you require, and solid programming that you required, regular expressions like SQLs are nothing but the skill set you required for data analytics. Okay, so scope here, so macro operation and micro. So for larger scale and for smaller scale of operations, you'll be using data science for larger scale and data analytics for smaller scale of operation that you'll be using. Next, exploration, search engine exploration. Okay, so you'll be using data science. So now the term keyword that you're going to be, the next keyword that it is present here is machine learning. Okay, so we'll be learning machine learning. So it is an integral part of data science. The machine learning algorithms itself only that we have already quoted. So the popular algorithms which are present in data science. Okay, so the data science is a huge umbrella. Inside that umbrella, you have machine learning, artificial intelligence, big data, including data analytics also. It will going to come under data science itself only. Okay, so for exploration, you require machine learning, artificial intelligence, the big data, often unstructured data that you'll be using for the data science. So which is the unstructured data? The data that will be available in the internet. Okay, so that will be unstructured data. Okay, so whereas with respect to the data analytics operation, the data virtualization techniques, okay, visualization techniques, designing the principles, and mostly you'll be using a structured data with respect to this particular data analytics process. And what is the main goal of data science? What is the main goal of data analytics? So discovers a new questions to drive innovations. Okay, use existing information to uncover, okay, the admirable data. So based on this particular thing, you're going to see the distinguish between the data science and data analytics. Okay, so now we're going to go further here. So does the data analytics come under data science? Because I have told the differences between data science and data analytics. Whether the data science it will going to come under data analytics, it will going to come under data science. Absolutely yes. Okay, the data science is an umbrella term that encompasses of data analytics. See what are the things the data science it will be having. So it will be having many more here. I have only listed this bit here. Data analytics, data mining, machine learning, and other several related discipline. Okay, while data scientist is expected to forecast the future based on the past pattern, because based on the data that it is present, what are the insights which are present in the data. So you're going to analyze the data analysis. Okay, and the data analyst in the analytics operation extract the meaningful insights from the varied data sources. Okay, so this is how the data analytics it will going to come under data science itself only. Okay, next, do data analyst code. Okay, so to become a data analyst, so you required any particular prerequisite coding skills. A little bit you required, but it does not need to have an advanced coding skills. But he or she should have an experience with analytics software, data visualization software, and data management programs. Okay, so you should know all these things and learning code or a programming language will help gain the competitive edge in that particular field. If you want to go further operations in the analytic field, okay, apart from this visualization, management and analytics operation, okay, so if you want to grow further, so then you require that particular programming language. Okay, so this is what the important thing that you need to know regarding this particular data analyst op. Next, to become a good data scientist, what is the skill set that you require? Okay, so maximum participants, those who are participating this particular FDP, so they are from computer science or they are from engineering background itself only. Okay, so now the skill set, if you want to pursue your parallel career in data science means, so what is the minimum requirement that you require? Okay, so if you see this diagram carefully, the data scientist skill set. So these are all the skill set, sir. Each and every skill set that we need to know. So in which particular project that you are operating, what is the domain that you are operating, so you should know a little bit of domain and a programming skill, then you can become a data scientist. Okay, see the statistics of machine learning, so that is the prerequisite. Programming CS for computer science fundamentals that I am telling here, so that will be the prerequisite operation. Visualization for toolbars. So why you require visualization with respect to the data science? Because the visualization at the end, what result that you're going to get with the help of the charts that you're going to mention. Okay, with the help of the different charts, you're going to visualize the data. Okay, in 2016, so this much of data it has consumed. 2017, this much of data. Okay, so for that reason, you require visualization. Domain knowledge, it's must here. Without the domain knowledge, okay, so you can't do anything here. So big data, cloud computing, yes, it's also an integral part of data science itself only. That is also a prerequisite. And this is skill that you require for data scientist. And communication operation. Why you require this particular communication operation? See, you become a data scientist. A vendor will going to come here, a customer will going to come in front of you, and he's going to ask to analyze the data, previous data of his company, but he'll not be having any skills on the Python or R or any programming skills. Okay, you need to communicate with him, and you need to make sure that business requirements, whatever the business requirements that he'll want to give, it will be completed. Okay, so for that you require a good communication and storytelling operations also, and you need to convince him also, because he will be the whatever the project that he'll going to give, that will be the bread butter and for a data scientist. Okay, for that purpose you require a good communication and storytelling operation. So these are all the prerequisite for the data science operations. So which particular programming it will be suitable for data science? Okay, so if you are more into statistical operations means R is the best tool. Okay, so otherwise if you are starting to analyze any particular code means, then Python will be the best operation. You can use Jupyter Notebook also. Okay, so Jupyter Notebook, Anaconda, so inside that you can use Python. Then data extraction, transformation and loading. So this is the very important skill set that is present with respect to this data scientist operation. Data wrangling and data exploration, so that is also a must. And then the machine learning algorithms that I already mentioned, the different machine learning algorithm. So in the starting of this particular session itself only, means linear regression, logistical regressions. And if you want to go in detail analysis, say in one of the case studies, I'm going to explain one of the cancer operation strategies here. Okay, how you're going to find out the cancer prediction operation, because millions of cells it will be present in one particular tissues. So if you want to go in detail regarding that means, okay, so then you need to use advanced machine learning techniques, or you can call that as deep learning techniques also. Okay, and then big data processing frameworks. So big data processing framework means Hadoop is one of the best example that the big data processing framework which is available in the market now. And visualization. Okay, why you require that visualization? To show the results, whatever the results that you got, that you're going to plot in a graph. So for that reason, you require this data visualization. So these are all the skill set to become a good data scientist operations. Okay. Next, what are the skill set you required for data analyst operations? So some common skill sets, it is same here, but to become a good data analyst, so you should be very good in mathematical ability. Okay, the programming language Python, it will be used in both the language, but here you will be using SQL, Oracle, so those kind of things that you want to use here. See, one who will be very good in mathematical ability, he can analyze. Okay, so what is the problem, what it will be present here, he can model and he can interpret the data correctly. Okay, so problem solving skills, it should be must, it is one of the important skill set, it should be present for data scientist also, and it's same thing, it should be present for data analyst also. The mathematical and logical approach, it's very important, because one who will be good in mathematical ability, so he will be doing both the operations, and so this is very important thing to meet the deadlines. So planning plays a very crucial role in both the cases, planning and work. So to meet the deadlines plays a very crucial role. So combination, these are all nothing but a skill set which is required to become a good data analyst. So if you see this particular thing, so the diagram, you're going to see this skill set here. So the MATLAB also it is present here, data cleaning operation, visualization, communication, critical thinking, okay, the linear algebra and calculus, so machine learning algorithms, all those things also it will be present. Why it is present here? Because it is a part of data science itself only. For that reason, these are all nothing but the minimum skill set required for data analyst operations. Then comes the data science life cycle. Okay, so if you see this particular life cycle of the data science, so there will be a model. So that particular model you're going to fed as an input to one particular algorithm. So that particular algorithm will going to execute, it will going to execute that particular code, and finally it will going to show the result. So that will be not the data science operation. So before giving the data, or before giving, if you are feeding the input operations, so what are the things that you need to do here? So the data collection, preparation operation, each and everything. So we're going to see now, okay, how it will be operated. Data science lifecycle operation. See here, exploratory data analysis. Okay, what do you mean by this analysis? Refers to cleaning and pre-processing the data before the construction for statistical model. Because whenever, if you get the raw data from the internet, that data, it will not be conducive for the statistical model. If you give the same data, means the output what you're going to expect, you're not going to get the appropriate output. The steps, it includes outliners, you're going to duplicate data, it will be present, null values it will be present, and any other anomalies which are present here, you're going to clean all those things. Then you're going to give that particular data as an input for that particular statistical model that you have done. Okay, so that is the first and foremost thing that you need to do in the data science project life cycle. Second, understanding the problem. It is the details of the problem with clear before you dive into the actual implementation. Okay, so what is the problem that you need to do? Okay, so you need to know the actual problem. So with the help of that particular actual problem, so how you're going to do that particular actual problem, based on that you're going to implement. Okay, so the important to find out what right data should be given to the right solution operation. So which for which particular model, what you're going to give, and what data that you're going to give, the clean data that I'm speaking here, not the raw data. So after the data analysis, the clean data that you're going to give as an input to get a right solution. So this is the second operation. The third operation, getting the right data. Getting the right data. So one of the important problem is to understand. So it is mandatory to get the right data to perform the operations. Okay, so what do you mean? What is the term called right data? So which purpose that you are using that particular data? Okay, so you have done a model. Okay, so for what purpose that you are using that particular data? So that also plays a very crucial role. Using the correct matrices. So this is very, very important in machine learning, in data science, data analytics, whatever it may be. So what are the important matrices that you have taken into consideration? Okay, so the business domain, depending upon the business domain, the matrix will determine the completeness of the model it should be selected. Okay, so I'm going to give you one simple example regarding this particular matrices. If you want to go and buy a bike, directly you'll go into the showroom and you're not going to go and buy a bike here. So there are different matrices that you're going to keep into consideration: money, mileage, company, like that, you're going to keep different matrices into consideration. Based on that itself only, you can go and buy that particular bike. Otherwise, you can't buy that particular bike. So this is one of the simple example while taking the matrices itself. Okay. Then the visualization. Whatever the after taking the matrices, how you're going to present that particular matrices. Okay. So the visualization means general term representation of graphical representation of information. Okay. So the bar charts, how you're going to graphically you're going to represent a data, okay, using visual elements such as graphs, charts, and maps. Okay. So this is also one of the important strategies that is present in the data science life cycles. And model selection. Okay. So for whether which particular model it is correct for your problem. Okay. So because each model may not fit into the each data set. So you have a data set, so each data set, it will not be fit into each and every model. Okay. So there will be certain models, it will be fitted for that particular thing. Here, you need to make a right decision. Okay. For model selection, you need to make a right decision, which model that we need to take, such that you should end up with a correct result. Okay. So then, one of the best example means Google. The Google searching operations means, so there they're going to see the page rank algorithm, page rank operation based on the rank, based on the number of hits. So you're going to search certain things, so which will be having the highest hits, so that it will be popping up at the starting operations. Means that this is the page rank operation itself only. It is done in the Google search operations. Okay, the hierarchical encoding. So this step, the data science process is applicable for instances where it put attributes are explicit and need to convert it into the numbers used with the models, because the machine cannot function properly with the same ranges. So here you're going to play with respect to numbers here, convenient numbers, how you're going to do that particular hierarchical encoding operations. Then communication. Okay, so that I already told, you should have a good communication skill. Why? And good storytelling also. Why? So this is one of the important skill also that to become a data scientist you should have. Okay, so the businessman or a salesperson or a shareholder or a stakeholder, whoever it may be, a customer, at the end he will be a customer, usually does not understand the technical view. If you go to your customer, if the customer will going to come and he'll be asking you, can you analyze the previous sales of my industry? Okay, and then you tell me in which particular month, so it is conducive that I can do a production larger, or I should do my production low. So then you can't tell that you should use linear regression, you should use logistical regression. If you tell the technicalities, you can't understand anything. Okay, instead of that, you should have a good communication and you should tell the good story operation also. Therefore, it is necessary for their business to communicate the finding products and services of their customer with simple terms. Okay, so what will be the final thing, what you're going to ask, what is the profit that I'm going to earn, okay, from this? Only that much. A businessman will be looking into only the two aspects, profits and losses. Based on that itself only, the operations it will be done. Then the deployment. So where in the real world implementation, so in meaning something, once the statistical model is built, okay, so for that particular statistical model, you're going to give the processed data, and then the business domain is satisfied with the findings and results. So this model can be deployed and implemented to build the analytical tools to improve the business efficiency. Okay, to get a good business operation, so you require all these particular deployment operations. Then the differences. Okay, so there will be a confusion because I already told that under data science itself only, the machine learning it will going to come, artificial intelligence, each and everything, it's a huge umbrella that I told here. Okay, so now we're going to see the differences between these things here. Okay, I'm going to run fast here because we're going to see the use cases and the real world applications of data science. Okay, the artificial intelligence, it includes machine learning techniques here. Okay, so the machine learning is a subset of artificial intelligence. Okay, and the data science includes various data operations. Okay, the artificial intelligence combines the large amounts of data through iterative process, and the intelligent algorithms helps computer to learn automatically. So artificial intelligence, so which is the popular tool which is used for artificial intelligence is TensorFlow, okay, and Curious operation. SIC Kit-learn. Artificial intelligence uses the logic and decision trees operation, logical regression and decision trees operation here. So which are the popular applications for artificial intelligence means, okay, chatbots, okay, voice assistants are the popular applications of AI. With respect to this particular machine learning operations means, so Microsoft Azure, okay, popular tools, sorry, not applications, the popular tools are Microsoft Azure, Amazon Lex 2, okay. So the machine learning uses statistical models here, okay. So where they are used here, so it is used in Spotify, financial recognition of popular examples here. Finally, we're going to see the last part here called the data science operation. So which is the popular tool that is used in data science? We are using SAS2, Tableau, MATLAB, Apache Spark 4. These are all nothing but the trending tools which are used for data science here. Okay. So thus the data science deals with structured data and unstructured data. It is going to deal with both the operations. Okay. So the applications that I already told. Okay. So which are the applications of the data science here? So internet search operation, digital advertising, okay, website recommendation, image processing. Okay, so for medical operations, if you are using image processing means to see your X-rays, your MRIs. Okay, so if more number of MRIs which are present means if the data set is more than 10,000 or 20,000 like that means then you'll be using the deep learning operations. Okay, so those are nothing but the popular examples which are there for this particular data science operation. So these are all the small differences that you need to know with respect to this data science operations. Now are nothing but the real-time applications where the data science is used. So from when the data science it has been started and where they have used this particular real-time applications. Now we're going to see this very carefully here. So back in 2008 itself only, the Google started this particular operations here. Okay, the major mark in the healthcare sector. Okay, so the Google staffers discovered they could map flu outbreaks in real time by locating the data on flu-related searches. Based on that particular flu-related searches, okay, so they're going to mark the real-time tracking of flu operations. Okay, so the flu view was updated once in a view. Okay, so there was a particular code operation, the flu view, so which was updated once in a week. Now the data sets are updating. If you see the COVID-19 India.org, it will be updated every second. I don't know, because when I recently have done a paper on that, so every day's data we have seen with the help of a linear regression that we have predicted what will be the future of those particular things. Okay, so then the Google quickly rolled out the competing tool for more frequent updates, so which was called Google Flu Trends. Okay, so it was done by Google itself only. Now the advances in the real-time application, okay, see voice assistance car, driverless car, okay, so those are nothing but the recent applications or data science applications of Google that they are developing now. Okay, so if you ask voice assistance is also best example for real-time applications of Google. Okay, Siri in Apple, that is also one of the best example for data science operations. Okay, but the Google Flu Trends didn't work well because that was the starting of that particular data science operation. Okay, from the scratch that they did. So the Google estimated about twice the flu cases that were actually observed. So what they have observed, if you think that, for example, they have observed 10,000 cases means, so twice the cases what they have observed, so they have noticed that. So tool secret methodology, okay, seems to involve finding correlations between the search term volume and the flu cases. Okay, so to find the correlations between the search term volume and the flu cases, so the flu trends algorithm sometimes put so much stock in the sensational search terms like high school basketball operations. So this was the starting of that particular data science applications. It came into existence. So in the healthcare sector by Google, okay, the Google Flu Trends operations. Next, now these things plays a very the machine learning algorithms in data science plays a very crucial role. Okay, so these are all nothing but predicting the predicting and identifying the diseases. Okay, so cancer disease. So the images which is shown here, nothing but the cells which is present inside a tissue here. How data science played a very crucial role here. So this also, it was developed by Google itself only. They have developed a new tool called Lina for identifying the breast cancer tumors, okay, that metastasizes the nearby lymph nodes. Okay, so the accuracy of this particular thing, okay, so because the human eye can't see that particular cancer cells, okay, because it will be very small in nature. Okay, so for a metastatic cancer, the 99% of the time using the machine learning operations, the accuracy, it has been identified by the Google. So they have stated that, so the accuracy level is 99%. Okay, because there will be millions of cells which are present here. Okay, now they are dealing with not machine learning algorithm, the deep learning, advanced machine learning algorithm, the deep learning algorithms, they are looking into this because human eye, it can't see those particular things. Okay, next operation is the personalized healthcare recommendations. Okay, predicting the periods. Okay, so this is also very important. Okay, it has been developed, and it has been location where they have used this particular personalized healthcare recommendation. So this, it will be used in future also in India also. Okay, Berlin, Germany. So what is the use of how data science have used in this particular personalized healthcare recommendations? So it is very important. See here, the popular clue employs, okay, data science to forecast usual menstrual cycle of a reproductive health by taking cycles. Okay, these are the matrices that I am taking for the menstrual cycles. So the cycles, when the cycles it is going to start, okay, modals, okay, tools type, tool types, hair condition, and other matrices that they have taken into consideration. Okay, behind the scenes, the data science mined the wealth of the anomalous data, took Python and Jupyter notebook, okay, and algorithmically notified when they are fertile. Okay, so then the evidence risk for conditions like anthropic pregnancy operations. So for these particular things, okay, the healthcare operations, okay, to prediction of periods, the matrices, what are the matrices that they have taken, okay, with the help of Python and Jupyter notebook, okay, algorithmically they're going to notify. So when it will be risk for conditions for entropic pregnancy operation. So this is also very popular real-time applications that they are using, especially when it has been started in Berlin, Germany itself only it has been started. If you see the diagram here, it shows the medical equipments which are present here with the help of gadgets itself only. So inside that, with the help of this particular machine learning or deep learning algorithms, so you can predict that also. Okay, so this is the second such kind of things. Third, optimizing the shipping routes in real time. Optimizing the shipping routes. See here, they are using the network planning tool to incorporate the machine learning and AI to challenging logistical puzzles here. Okay, because with the help of an optimized route, okay, so millions of dollars it will be saved. Because if you see here the tool they are using here is network planning tool, okay, such as how packages should be rerouted around bad weather. Okay, if you have a bad weather, how it will be rerouted. Okay, so based on this particular machine learning algorithms itself only, so they have done this. So the AI also suggested the routes of its own according to the company forecast. So it has saved for the UPS to 100 to 200 millions by 2020. So this is also very important. See, to predict, you should have the previous data. So with the help of those particular previous data itself only, the route also you will going to see. So here, so one particular individual is carrying a mobile. So inside that particular mobile, so he's showing so where it is congested, where there is a natural disaster or any particular natural things it is happening means. So we need to go to an alternative route such a way that millions of gallons of gas also it will be saved. Okay, and for the something that you can give for the nature also. So this is the third particular applications, so that it is trending. Okay, the fourth one of the best example that it is present in the Google is getting the most value out of soccer rosters. Okay, so in the soccer, means in the football field also, the data science played a very. It is one of the famous problems. Okay, the Liverpool soccer team. Okay, so how they have used data science here? Because I'm going to tell you a story regarding this particular thing. Okay, when they started, the Liverpool team almost won the 2019 Premier League, English Premier League championship operation. So data science played a very crucial role in selecting the soccer players here. Okay, so there was a manager, the data scientist. Okay, so what is the role of data scientist in particular soccer here? See here, so they didn't have that much money like any other Manchester United or Manchester City like that. They didn't have that much of money. So what they did, so they have gone for less rated players. Okay, they have seen their skills. Okay, they have analyzed their skills. Okay, based on that particular things, the team manager built a model that calculates how every pass and every run and every goal attempt influence the team's overall chance of winning. So each and everything that he has taken into consideration, because it's not like cricket. You're going to score 300 runs here. In soccer, it will the goal converting chances, it will be very low. Okay, so he has predicted all. So what will be the passes that one particular individual he's going to give? Okay, how many runs that he's going to take to give that particular pass? How many goal attempts that he's going to make? Okay, so what will be influence on what will be the individual influence on those things in overall change of winning? So this was the technique used, okay, by those particular Liverpool analysts. So used to recruit the player for general strategy operations. So this is one of the important and famous things. Okay, so it was present for data science applications. Okay, next, the rowing. Okay, so it was developed. It was done by the rowing England rowing team here. So there also the data science played a very crucial role here. Okay, so before winning the 2016 Rio Olympic gold here. Okay, so what was the thing that they have done? So they have analyzed the athletes. So what are the strength, what are the weaknesses? Based on that, they have analyzed each and everything. Okay, after analyzing that, so they came to a conclusion that if we're going to fit this particular individual into this particular position, so winning percentage of goal, it will be very high. Okay, so for that particular reason, so they are using this particular here also they have used this data science operations. And then finally, algorithms that helps you to find love. Okay, so this is an algorithm matchmaker. So Tinder algorithmic matchmaker operation to find the love. When the signals match with on Tinder, so they can't take the company data scientist here. Carefully crafted algorithms work behind the scenes. Okay, it doesn't mean that the data scientist who will be behind that particular thing boosting the probability of matches based on your likes, dislikes. Okay, those things. So it will be done here. So once upon a time, so this algorithm reveals ELO scores, especially an attractiveness ranking. Okay, so now through these priorities matches between the active users. Okay, each other user who can seem to each other types based on their history. Okay, so here also the data science plays a very crucial role because it was present with respect to location West Hollywood Calif operation. So algorithms, it was in the Tinder operations. Okay, so these are all nothing but the simple real-time things that it were present with respect to data science operations. Okay, now we're going to go further here. Okay, those were the applications that I have made you to work. So the next important thing is, okay, so in real-time usage of data science on daily life. In our daily life, whether we'll be using Tinder, no, will not be using. So when we open that particular app, and then only we'll be using Tinder. Okay, so in our day-to-day lives, okay, we are using data science. So how we are using, where we are using, here is one of the best examples here. Uber Eats. That is now it is present in one of the major cities in like Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad, like those kind of things here. Delivering a food while it is hot. So this is the main motto of the Uber Eats operations. Okay, so what is the main motto of Uber here? To deliver a food, okay, using an app. So the main motto of that particular this Google Uber Eat means, so it will go to check where the congestion is present, okay, where the traffic is present, okay, where the rushes are present, where the holidays are present, okay. So whether it is going to impact their cooking, okay. So those kind of things, they're going to use all the machine learning, advanced statistical modeling, and so all those things, keeping those into consideration, okay, here they have used data science itself only, okay. Because if you see pizza delivery and all, within 30 minutes they're going to deliver, okay, based on that maps itself only, they're going to see here we have an congestion, okay, so we're going to take an alternative route, okay. So there the congestion is low, so they're going to bet, okay, within 30 minutes if it doesn't deliver means, okay, we're going to return your money. So those kind of things, so there we are using the data science operations, okay. Next, data driven in crime predictions, okay. So now this is the starting operation they have used in Ohio, okay. So they are using in American judicial system and law enforcement equipments, okay. So for there they are using this particular data science operation in the forensic, because they're going to digitalize all the criminals databases and all. After digitalizing all the criminal databases, if there is a new theft or any other particular crimes which has happened means, so they're going to collect the samples from that particular crime location. After the particular crime location, they're going to search with the help of those particular data science algorithm. So there also you're going to get this particular crime, okay, who has committed the crime based on that. So for that reason also, we will be using our data science operations. Next, facial recognition in databases. So facial recognition, there also you're using data science. The US Immigration and Customer Enforcement, aka ICE, are used to facial recognition technology to mine the driver's license photographs, to see the driver license and photograph, because if they without any document, undocumented immigrants which are they are coming into the US are there, so to keep track of that, so they are using this particular facial recognition ID databases, okay. So this facial recognition builds on the photos of faces, occur raw data means already existing data with AI and machine learning capabilities. So for that particular thing, they are using this particular facial recognition and ID databases here. And the fourth one, so 60 to 70% of these generations, they are into this Instagram, social media kind of things itself only, okay. Making marketing with the personal touch, okay. So how the data science played a very crucial role with respect to the Instagram, okay. The Instagram user data sciences to target the sponsored post, okay, hawk everything from the trending sneakers to for the free watches, okay. So for those reasons, the Instagram, so there also the data science plays a very crucial role. I'm going to give you one example. If you search anything in your Amazon or any other particular things, if you want to search your headphones, wireless headphones, if you want to search speakers in your Amazon or in your Flipkart and other things, so those particular things, it will be present in your Facebook also. You will be thinking how it has come, because I have not searched in Facebook, I have searched in Amazon or Flipkart and all. So with the help of this particular data science and machine learning algorithms, so it will be popping up in that particular Facebook itself only. So to make you to provoke, see many times if you are seeing the same thing means, so there will be a temptation to get that particular things. So there also the this data science plays a very crucial role. So these are all nothing but 4 different things which are present with respect to this data science real world scenarios here. So there is a company called Airbnb operation, okay. So how they have used this particular data science for search operations, okay, for search operation. So being a customer, I'll be going into their particular websites and I'll going to search, okay, for the hotels, okay. So based, it will going to ask, so what are the filters that you are using here? The filter is in the sense, so what is my budget, okay, so date, and then different things, okay, time when I need to go. So all these things that it will be taken into consideration. See, With the help of this data science helps Airbnb totally revamp its search function itself only, because while searching itself only, it will go to distinguish whether he need to go to this category or whether he need to go to this category. Decision tree here. Okay, so whether he need to go to this particular category means so the right hand side it will be evaluated, so it will be eliminated. Only the left hand side part only it will be present and it will be given. So based on your search operations, it will be giving the priorities for the top rated vacations rentals, so that were located in the certain distance from the city centers. Okay, so it should give discounts also for you. Okay, in the meanwhile it should also get profit. So to do all these things, in the middle, data science plays a very crucial role. Means data science means the data engineer plays a very crucial role in all those things operations. Okay, because if there are 100 and 200 particular sites are 200 hotels are present, if you want to search each and everything, it is very difficult. So with the help of this machine learning and data science algorithms, it will be very easy to search itself only. So you see here, okay, the data science in real life use cases here. Okay, if you see this diagram, in each and every sector, you're going to see here. So what sells most ice cream? Okay, who sells the most ice cream? If there are 2 to 3 shops which are present here, okay, who is going to sell the most number of ice creams? Okay, data science. Learning to speak. Okay, so recognizing the defects, using the suggestions to make better decisions. So for each and every time, you're going to use this decision. Okay, data science algorithms itself only. Okay, one thing that I'm going to tell you, whenever if you are searching any particular things in your mobile, okay, the Google, okay, if you will be searching different things, next time when you go to Google, automatically it will be showing so those kind of messages itself only. So there also the data science plays a very crucial role. Okay, then what are the pros and cons of data sciences? Means advantages of data sciences, and I'll go to tell the disadvantages of data science also, because that is very important. Disadvantages here. Data science is greatly in demand nowadays. Yes, it is demand. Another 5 to 10 years, it will be in demand itself only. You're going to get numerous job opportunities. Okay, it is the fastest growing job on LinkedIn. Okay, to create so 11.5 million job by 11.5 million jobs it will be created at the end of 2026. So this makes data science a highly employable job sector. Okay, so this is the first and foremost things here for different positions. Okay, so abundance of positions here. There are few people that have pre-required skill set to become a complete data scientist here. There are not more, only few people which are present here who can become a good complete data scientist here. So this make the data science less structured as compared to other IT sectors here. So therefore, abundant field and lot of opportunities are there. Okay, because of low supply data scientist. The data scientist, if you want to become a good data scientist, means the domain knowledge that I already told that if you have all those things, the prerequisite, you can you have an abundance of opportunities also and positions also. So regarding this pay also that I told, according to the Glassdoor, so the average pay it will be 1,16,100 per year. Okay, highly okay for lucrative your career option. So this is another thing here. The data science is versatile. Yes, there are numerous applications of data science here. Yes, because that I've seen the data science applications, it's versatile. So if you see the applications of data science, it is present in each and every field. Applications that you're using in each and every field itself only. It is widely used in healthcare, banking, consultancy. So they are data generations. Okay, they're going to generate data. Okay, e-commerce industries. Okay, they are versatile in field, so they have an opportunity to work in various fields. Okay, so this is also one of the important aspects here. The fifth one, data science makes data better. Yes, because if it is in raw data, it will not be. Data science requires skilled data scientists to process and analyze their data. So what are the pre-required skills which are required here? Okay, you should know the statistical operations. You should know the how you need to model that particular thing. Okay, you should know the domain operations. So based on that itself only you can work on that particular thing. So the data science deals with enriching the data and making it better for their company. So making better for their company means giving the good decision for that company and to yield an good results itself only. Okay, then the data scientists are highly prestigious. Yes, allow the company to make smarter business decisions, because before that statisticians used to do statistics. One who know that they used to do that. The invention of this particular computing technologies and big data kind of things, each and everything made data scientist here. Okay, giving the good decisions, make use their expertise to provide the better results for their clients. Okay, the data scientist plays a very crucial role in any of the companies here. No more it's a boring task here. Okay, it's not an same task that you'll be doing again and again here. So they have used in industries to automate redundant tasks. Companies are using historical data to train the machines. Okay, so simplified adorable jobs undertaken by human before. So those jobs, it is not no boring jobs here. See, now we are in industry 4.0 operations. For this industry 4.0 also, so the data science plays a very crucial role also. Okay, so these are all nothing but the do's. And then data science make products smarter. Yes, because of that itself only it is going to make smarter. So it involves usage of machine learning, which enabled industries to create better product. Okay, so for the customer experiences, example, recommendation systems used by e-commerce websites. Yes, if you're going to search earphones, and it will not going to show only one earphone, it will going to show the related earphones which will be good for you, and it will going to show the customer feedbacks also for that. So based on that itself only you'll going to buy. So best examples are nothing but Amazon, Flipkart and all. Whenever before buying a product, you're going to see, okay, what is the star rating given to for that particular product. Okay, so what are the comments which are there here? So there e-commerce websites like Flipkart, Amazon, so those things, the user based historical purchases. So if you give a comment, so that will be an input, that will be one of the matrices. If you give the star, that will be one of the matrices. Okay, so that will be present in your Google DO also. And after the completion of this presentation also, it will going to ask, okay, Google Meet, how it was appropriate. The 5 stars it will be present. If I give 2 stars, if I give 3 stars, means they'll going to ask questions. Based on that, they'll going to learn, okay, how they can improve. Okay, so there also it makes the product smarter here. So it has enabled the computer to understand the human behavior and take data-driven decisions operations. So this is one of the important things that we are using in our day-to-day lives. If you are shopping or any other thing, any other activities that you are doing means, so for that reason you can do this. Okay. Next, the data science can save lives. Yes, because obviously it will going to save life in a right way if you are using that. Okay, if you have right model, if it has been modeled for the healthcare operations means, so surely you can improve. Okay, so machine learning algorithm to detect any particular disease at the early stage itself only. If not in the early stages, so after the next stage, so the data science plays a very crucial role there itself only. So the data science can make you a better person. Data science not only gives a great career, but also help you to in personal growth also. Okay, you will be having a problem solving attitude because statistical operations it will be there. You should know the problem solving capacity, dynamic problem solving capacity. That is also very important. Since many data science roles bridges IT and management, so able to enjoy the best of both the worlds. So these are all nothing but the pros of this particular data science. If there are, these are all nothing but the advantages. Now we're going to see the disadvantage here. Okay, so after seeing all these things, there will be a perception that we can become a good data scientist here, but to get a good opportunity and a good career, so there will be disadvantages also in this particular data science. So what are those particular disadvantages and what are the limitations which are there in data science? So some of them are as follows. This I have only mentioned 3 to 4 here. That's it here. So the data science is barley trim. Okay, so the data science is very gentle term and it does not have definite definition. Yes, and the starting of this presentation I have mentioned, okay, there is no perfect definition for this particular data science. Okay, you have different definitions here. So while it became an buzzword, okay, so it is very hard to write down the exact meaning of data science. Okay, and there will be a question, you'll be telling data science, but what will be the exact nature of data scientist in data science? We'll be using machine learning algorithms and you're going to code that. He's data scientist. So there is not, we don't have an correct particular meaning for that particular data scientist. The role of the data scientist depends on the field of the company that he is specified. Describe the data science in 4th paradigm of the science. Okay, one who has described this, the critics have named that, okay, rebranding of statistics. Whatever the statistics it was present, the same thing itself only that you are doing. Okay, so they have named as rebranding of statistics. So we don't have a proper role. How we are going to fit into a data scientist? So this is the first disadvantage. Second disadvantage, mastering the data science is nearly impossible. Why it is impossible? See, it is very important because it is a mixture of fields. There is not one particular thing that if you know, you can tell that as I'm master in this. Okay, it's not like that because it has different fields here. First one, data science seems from statistics, computer science, mathematics. Sir, if you know these 3 things, if I know these 3 things, so can I become a master in data science? No, it is far from possible to master each field and equivalently explicit in all of them. Okay, so I'm going to tell you one example regarding this particular thing here. While many online courses have trying to fill this particular gap, okay, so regarding data scientist for the industry, okay, you'll be ready for the industry like that, it is not possible to, okay, so master in one particular field. As a person with a background in statistics, see one example, you are very good in statistics and may not be able to master in computer science or short notice in order to become a good data scientist. So therefore, it is even changing dynamic field that requires a person to keep learning in various field in the data science. One who will be good in computer science, one will be good in statistics. If you doesn't know the domain operation or domain knowledge of that particular medical fields means, then you can't become a good data scientist operation. So which particular domain and the computer science basic knowledge and the statistics if you have, and if you have the domain knowledge, then you can become a data scientist, and becoming a genius inside that, it is a bit impossible. Okay, it is bit impossible. Large amount of domain knowledge is required. That a disadvantage of data science is depending upon the domain knowledge, as that I already mentioned in the previous slide itself only. Considerable in the background in statistics, the computer science will find it is difficult to solve data science problem without the background knowledge, and vice versa. It will going to be same thing itself only, because it is very important, because the large domain knowledge that it is required here. Okay, so it is difficult for the company with a different background. Okay, one who will be good in medical field. Okay, you want to become a good data scientist means if he doesn't know the concepts of statistics as well as this computer science knowledge or programming skills, he will not be. It is one of the major disadvantage in this particular operations. Then arbitrary data may yield with unexpected results. What do you mean by this arbitrary data? See, one case study that I'll go to take. So if you want to predict cancer, I'll go to take that particular example itself only. Predicting cancer, okay, in a particular tissue. When you see that particular thing, so you need to take the correct data itself only. Means the tissue related data that you need to extract and you need to give as an input for that particular model. If you take any other arbitrary data and if you give a input to that particular model means, okay, while decision making, it will not going to give a correct result. So that is the major thing arbitrary data may yield with unexpected results. Okay, so means to go for an examination today, if you have a database management system exam, you need to study database itself only. Apart from database, if you study data mining, means it will not going to yield with the correct result. It will be like that itself only. The data, how you going to give? Hello. Okay. The problem for data privacy. So this is privacy plays a very crucial role in irrespective of the field here. So any data, it will not be 100% secured here. So in many industries, data is their fuel. Okay, so now data is very much important for all these things, for predictions. Okay, to get the visualization. So for each and everything, the data plays a very crucial role itself only. The data scientists tell companies make data-driven decisions here. The data utilized in the process may breach with the privacy of the customers, because sometimes without the customer knowledge itself only, the companies will going to take their data and they're going to analyze that, and they'll be giving you the hints. Okay, this you can buy, this you can buy. Okay, so Google also, they are facing this particular brunt now. Okay, in the US, in one of the courts in US, they are facing this particular privacy issues. Okay, so this is very important here because of the personal data operations. Next, use cases of data science in retail operations. Okay, retail operations means that we are using now. First one, recommendation engines. Means best example for this recommendation engines, we're going to take Amazon, Flipkart, okay, Agio, like that you have different things. So this system use filters that informs to predict the user preferences. Okay, so the browsing in the internet operations by giving the different recommendations for customers based on the increase in their sales and hence in their revenue operations. Recommendation engines manage themselves to adjust according to their choice made by the customers. These are basically three main recommendation techniques. So which are the three main recommendation techniques which are there here in the recommendation engine? One example that I told, the recommendation, you have searched one particular headphones. So they're going to give Bose headphones, they're going to give JBL headphones, other related headphones itself only. If you give a filter for that means, so the collaborative filtering here. Okay, so the type system makes a prediction. You might based on many other preferences here. It assumes that if A likes Xiaomi and B likes Xiaomi and Vivo, A might like Vivo too. See, A is liking, see, it will be one of your DMS operations. If A likes B, B likes C, A likes C operations, like that itself only. See, A likes Xiaomi operations, B likes Xiaomi and Vivo, both he'll going to like. Then A might like Vivo also. Okay, so this is nothing but the collaborative filtering that they're going to give for this particular recommendation engine operation. Content-based filtering. So content-based filtering is one of the important thing. So the system focuses on the product themselves, not on the users. Okay, which particular product that he has searched. The recommendation products that have similar attributes of characteristics. Earphones itself only it is going to show. Okay, with the proper technical specifications it is going to show, and with the money it is going to show. The content, not with respect to the user, with respect to the content operation it is going to show. That is content-based filtering operations. Then hybrid recommendation system. This system uses both the above techniques and the results are combined. Content-based as well as collaborative filtering. Both it is going to combine and it will going to show these particular operations. So where we are using, as I already told, in these particular operations, Amazon and Flipkart. Now, fraud detection. It's one of the important things where they are using this particular data science. The machine learning techniques such as deep neural networks are being used to detect frauds in the business transactions. Okay, so here they are using this particular deep neural network operation because now the online transactions, it has been in such a way that, okay, shipping, shopping, banking, filling insurances, everything it is done online itself only. The major problem for these companies are investing the loss of resources to recognize and to prevent frauds. See, how they're going to identify frauds here. So they're going to use divide and conquer technique here. They're going to distinguish, so who are all the users who are paying correctly, who are all the users who are not paying correctly, so what are their dues, okay, where they have done any defaults which are there taken place here. So for that particular thing, so they are using divide and conquer strategy. So with the help of that, they're going to use this particular fraud detection operations. Here we will be using this particular machine learning and data science. Personalized marketing. Okay, so this system, okay, is used by retailers to integrate the personalized recommendation based on their user browsing history. Whatever the browsing history which is present with respect to the one particular user. So for that, you're going to see how we're going to use based on the browsing history, based on the past purchases. So these are all nothing but different matrices that they're going to keep into consideration. So before going into the marketing operations, so the user personalized information here. So see, browsing history, past purchases, likes and dislikes. So based on that, we're going to use this personalized marketing. Customer sentiment analysis. So this is the brand new data science tool which is gaining popularity in the retail industry. Okay, so how traditionally the retailers focus on the groups and customer polls to analyze the customer experiences with the product, but after using this particular customer sentiment analysis, so it was they have made a very large steps, means very advanced steps in this particular operation. So previously, to analyze the customer experience, it was very time consuming process and it was expensive also. The customer sentiment analysis is done with the help of data that has been received from the social media networks and other online feedbacks. Okay, so with the help of this particular customer sentiment analysis, they have made the retail industry, okay, very well for particular different operations and all. Now, okay, foretelling trends through social media. So if you see this diagram very carefully, you think you are this particular user here. Okay, so you will be exposed to particular fraud detection also. You will be exposed to that inventory management. So all different kind of things which are present here. Okay, so now what is the main important thing which is present with respect to this trend to social media is the social media is an enormous platform now. The people express everything through social media. So today I am not feeling well. Okay, so like that, it is one of the example. Or any cricket match it is going on. Okay, so there also they're going to see all trending topics which are there here. Okay, through social media itself only. As a retailer, so there is very valuable information on the social media that can help you to identify the trends. So which is the current trend which is going on. If you see YouTube itself only, trending videos. Okay, so those kind of things. So there, the data science plays a very crucial role here. See, because most of the time, the social media data, it will be present, it will be an unstructured data. The huge amount of text, images, videos, it will be present. With the help of NLP, natural language processing, we can extract the information through social media. Okay, this information, it will be used to identify the trends and predict the customer will like to buy. What customer it will going to buy with the help of this particular natural language processing, you can do that. Okay. Next, how big companies in retail are using data science. Okay, whether Amazon is using data science, yes. Whether Netflix, Starbucks, everybody are using this particular data science tools itself only. So one way or the other way, so they are making big money. Okay, how they are making big money? Because they're going to give the predictions based on that. They'll be provoking you itself only. Each time they're going to show you those particular things itself only. With the help of that, they are making big money. Okay, to access its customer information such as names, okay, search historics, payments modes, addresses, the details. Amazon creates a personalized recommendations to provide efficient customer care. Okay, for that, Amazon is playing very important role. Netflix, okay, viewing habits. So they're going to see. So what is the viewing habit? Whether he is viewing only the English series, whether he is viewing only the Hindi related movies, whether he is only seeing drama, whether he, so based on that, they're going to give the recommendations for you. Okay, Netflix, okay, Starbucks also the same thing. So where they need to keep their outlet, where the crowded areas are present, Okay, so whether if after keeping that particular brand there, so whether they're going to earn more money. So these are all the different companies, they are making good in data science operation. Benefits of this data science here. What are the benefits which are there with respect to this data science? So the data science and big data are very important to help involve company organize operations in future. Okay, beneficial for market forecasting. Okay, so data science, because of different predicting algorithms, so which are there here. So for that, data science plays a very crucial role. So for budget allocation, for the development of a business, data science plays a very crucial role. Okay, data science has results for manual, could for human influences. There also data science plays a very crucial role. Fraud detections, financial for unstructured fraud detection also. Then for insight from raw data, unstructured data using NLP operations, you're going to manipulate that also. Data science plays a very crucial role. And to prevent the financial losses for many large corporations, there also data science plays a. Why does data engineering matters? See, some data scientists spent much as 80% of their time wrangling the data before it is ready to analyze. So they're going to see, okay, the data before they will be using. So the data engineers evaluate, parse, and clean the data set using programming languages like Python and R and data pipelines in warehouses. Okay, so this makes the data engineering very much effective. Why do data science is in demand? Because of all these things, on the case studies, the different real world examples that I have told now. So because of all these things, the data science is in demand now. Because of the business, because of the actually the business itself only, because of the user sentiments, it will going to see, we're going to do sentiment analysis here. We're going to see the unstructured data. So we're going to see that, and the customer base for better operations. So the data is the precious thing that I already mentioned themselves in that starting itself only. Okay, it is in demand. Okay, reasons why data science will always remain as an integral part of our culture and economy for the global world. Yes, because it will be an integral part itself only. So we'll not be knowing that here we are using data science, but we are using that. Data science helps brands to understand their customers, okay, how to enhance and empower the manner, okay, the customer soul base operations. So each and everything, it will be done with respect to this particular data science operation. One of the most important aspects of data science in finding the results, okay, in almost every sector, travel, healthcare, education, every sector you're using it. It is one of the most important asset, I'm going to tell, not the aspect. It will be one of the more important asset. The data science is accessible for almost all sectors that I already told here. Okay. Then what should be the future of data science in 2020? Okay. So the data science came from a long way in very short time. Okay. Because we have started from 2008. I took one example regarding that flu operation. Okay. See, in 1 decade, so the best trending jobs in the market, it is on data science itself only. I told with respect to statistics made by Glassdoor. Okay. Then what is the driving force behind the future of data science? So these are all nothing but the driving force which are here. Okay. So data science is colossal pool of multiple data operations. Okay. So these data operations also involve machine learning and statistics. The combination of all these things make data science. Giving the advanced search engine results to the users that we have told, the page ranking operations, quantum computing, you'll be using this particular data science. Okay. So code-free environment, there also you'll be using advanced personalization also, you'll be using this particular data science itself only. In particular, data science covers all. Okay, I mean all, which are the recent trending topics which is available in the internet. So each and everything it will going to cover. Data integration, distributed architecture, automating the machine learning algorithms, visualization, dashboards and business intelligence, data engineering, okay, deployment in production mode, and data-driven decision for automations. So you require this particular data science. Okay. Key trends impacting the future of data science. Okay, which are the key trends? So data science means it will going to cover AI, ML, Internet of Things, deep learning, all the other important things it will going to cover. With the help of these technologies, it will going to help the complex business problems. Okay, so this data science helps the business use advanced tool techniques. Okay, so for automated completed business process, like for extracting, analyzing, and processing the raw data. So now, so this is what it is happening with respect to the COVID-19 situation. AI and data science tool up for the battle for COVID-19 outbreak here. So for prediction, detection, and response, and all the way to recovery. Okay, so detection, the blue dot is then which specifies as the infectious disease surveillance, uses AI algorithm to analyze the big data for hundreds and thousands of sources. So there we are using this particular thing operations here. And then spread, mobile phone data can play a key role for tracking the movement of peoples. For example, location statistics to analyze the spread of diseases, managing the pandemic. Okay, so data science can play a crucial role in analyzing the large scale testing of people. Okay, by linking these results to anonymize health characteristics of hospitalized patients. Okay, there you're going to use this, and it will going to see in the recovery field also. The public health authorities can use AI and data science to make decisions about how to deal with the outbreaks in the future. Okay, so in the yesterday itself only, UK was the first particular country. So they have started vaccinating for COVID-19. Now in the near future, it will be with respect to India also. Okay, so then if you see, the papers are flooded with the future predictions using this data science and machine learning algorithms itself only. After the vaccination, so they're going to predict so the healing rate. So that will be the things it will going to come. So the conclusion. So what are the things that we have discussed? Data science and what does the data scientist do? So that we have seen data science contrasted with other disciplines. Okay, in the data science, it is present in all the other disciplines also, that we have seen the case studies and use cases. Okay, so thank you. Priya madam.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. A wonderful presentation. We have learned about many things about the data science and the machine learning. Very good presentation, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Suresh sir, can I leave, sir?
Yeah, yes, sir. Sir, thank you, sir.
Sir, before leaving, sir, once again, I would like to thank Priya madam, Suresh sir, the principal, okay, HOD. So each and every person who have contributed for this particular workshop, because it's not easy to handle 5-day workshop, because recently I have done one particular workshop on blockchain technologies. Okay, so I would like to thank Sri Krishna College of Engineering and Technology, Coimbatore, for giving this opportunity, sir. So thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you. Yeah. The participants, the next session will be 11:30. Okay. Thank you.